we're not going to be getting good practice. So the way I look at it, we all four of us worked our butts off, and we deserve our second place finish.
Oh yeah.
To some people might disagree. A lot of the older pros, because they just obviously haven't adapted the game and aren't settled with saying that new pros are better than them.
All right, we'll get into all that stuff later in more detail. But I want to go ahead and Spence, what do you think? You think we should take a little break, take like a little 5 minute break, go get a nos or whatever, the case may be.
Yeah, yeah, we'll take like a little 5 minute break. I mean, we got some good topics after. We're definitely gonna hit on what Dursk was going into, which was the new pros, old pros, saying if anybody had saw it on Twitter last night. We'll get his take on that, and we'll all kind of voice opinions on what we think about that kind of stuff. So, yeah, we'll take like a little, couple minute break, and then we'll be right back, guys. All right. All right, and we're back, but Faint, I guess no one wanted to see Faint at all, so he is just going to be sitting there loading the whole time. Um, I'm sure I'm sure everybody in the chat was happy about it because I saw people giving a hard time. So hopefully we get more of a community outreach on this part.
What about me? My looks?
Well, as far as everybody knows,
You're
right now you look like Brad Pitt and we don't even know it.
Dude, I know. I'm
Brad
sexy as
Pitt with a
fuck.
jetpack.
All right, guys, back to the topics. But before I get to the topics, I got something to give away here.
What?
Ooh.
I
Damn.
want one.
Crispy, it's brand new.
Yeah, brand new look. See the whatever that crap is right there. It's still on there, so it ain't been used. I'm gonna go ahead and scratch this one off, and I'm gonna throw the numbers up in the chat. If y'all get it, let us know.
Can I redeem that shit?
I mean, possibly. So, good luck, guys.
So it's pretty much first come first serve to get on their Xbox and type that shit in wins it.
While I'm
doing it.
typing this
I'm
in,
ready.
I want to go into our next topic. We're gonna
Yeah, I'm not gonna
tell
steal
about the
this one.
maps, the new maps, old maps, all that stuff. What needs to stay? What needs to get downsized? What needs to go? Just talk about them. Spinner, why don't you go ahead and
Well,
start us off?
I mean, we touched on this a little bit earlier. I kind of wanted to touch on what Faint said, how he said Countdown and Sync were too big without Sprint. I mean, I don't know if you played Halo 2, but Sync was, relatively close to the same size, and there was zero Sprint on that, and that played extremely well in tournament play. So I would say Sync has to stay. It's one of the more balanced maps, and it's good for a lot of game types. Slayer, Flag, hopefully Bomb. So I would say keep that. Countdown's fine, even knowing it's not my favorite, but it works. Keep Zealot as well. Maybe throw Bomb on there. I don't know. I've never played Bomb on there, but it seems like it would be okay.
good.
It's good.
It's
Yeah.
amazing. Yellow Bomb is
It's
really
like
fun.
it was like my favorite game type, and then they took it out, and I was
Well,
sad.
I have a question, Spence. 'Cause
Yeah.
I know I played Halo 2, but not that much. Were the spawns different on Sanctuary? Like, for example, couldn't you spawn anywhere on Sanctuary, not at your base?
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
Usually you can spawn in ring 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
especially
you
on
can spawn- you can
It was
spawn
like
anywhere.
It was like random spawn points off spawn, right? When the game started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got like
and
you got like a
that,
rock spawn.
and that's what I would actually, if it was a possibility, even though it's not with the Forge mode and everything, but like I would like to see how Reach would be with like the random spawns. You know what I'm saying? Like not always spawning and being like, oh, I know exactly where the other team is when I spawn. Like spawning into total, like not random, like it is obviously randomness, but like like your team gets put into a random spot, other than right across from each other, which are how most of the maps are. I would
Yeah.
be interested to see how that at least works out, to try.
Yeah, I mean, I think I speak for
That.
I think I speak for everybody when you spawn in Countdown or Zealot and you don't even get out of your fucking flag and you get killed. That is so
Yeah,
retarded.
It's so stupid.
Oh my
'Cause
God.
Like, especially when you spawn on Countdown, if you're playing
You
against
get
a good team, you get destroyed, and then it's like, oh wow, there's 2 of us are dead, and now they have rockets. They probably have evade if it's in matchmaking. And what do? You just like, well, I hope this kid with rockets is an idiot, and we can kill him,
Yeah.
or he's just gonna go on a tangent.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like you should be able to spawn like jet, like either everyone should spawn in jetpack, or you should be able to spawn like 1 on third, 1 on big door, 1 under the base, and like 1 on like background. That would be fine, because then you don't know where everyone is going.
True. That's what I'm saying. It's at least something to try, to see how it affects the game at least, because I feel like it's always, every map, it's like I know exactly where the other team is, what I'm saying? The only thing that changes is if somebody dies off the start on maps like Zealot or Countdown, it obviously will change the situation with how things are, going to turn out.
Yeah, I think with random spawns also, it changes at the start of the game because right now the starts of the game are pretty much exactly the same every time. You know,
Yeah.
I'm countdown. People are gonna rush for rockets, and maybe a person rushes for sniper whatever. But at the same time, the starting of the games usually are exactly the same, and it gets so repetitive that you don't even you would rather not watch because you know how it's gonna play out. So random spawns really creates a different aspect because you don't know where they're going to spawn all the time, and that it might be you kind of might have an idea, but you don't exactly know. So I think it would bring a different aspect to something like to the game that we need.
Exactly.
So
Or at least to try,
Yeah.
see how it works.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean there is no right or wrong right now. Everything is open, and I think that's the best part is that
Everybody
be
can voice
Yeah.
their opinions on what should what should we play? 4-shot kill, 5-shot kill, sprint, no sprint. We just gotta find the right one that's gonna make Halo enjoyable to the spectators.
Exactly, and something that everybody would enjoy playing as well as watching because that's at the end of the day that's what you want. You want that,
The viewers.
yeah, you want that correlation between both.
Really well, all MLG cares about is how many views they get.
Now I have to ask y'all about the new maps. If you ain't played them, then you can't really say. But like Beaver Creek, Damnation, Hang 'em High, Headlong, and all those other ones. Which ones would y'all like to see in Reach?
Beaver Creek, definitely.
Beaver Creek.
There's
Beaver Creek.
there's one answer for this, and it's Beaver Creek.
Yeah, they need to do some
Yeah.
things to it. Like they need to take off rockets and put a grenade launcher because the rockets on that map is just overpowering.
Yeah.
Well,
Too small.
I don't know. I see people talk about Dammy. Someone said it in the chat that Damnation would be okay. I don't know. I mean, it's a decent map.
I mean, it's okay. It's not really.
I
don't
mean,
know. It hasn't impressed a lot.
I have like I said, I have yet to play even Beaver Creek. I've heard so many great things about it. So I really want to get these maps and play on them just so I can see how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, how I'll touch on this with what you said about random spawns. Beaver Creek would be perfect for
Yeah,
it. Perfect for
it
random
was
spawns.
like that in Halo 2, right?
Yeah, perfect for it. And
Yeah.
you were hoping that I guess it kind of created like a
Chaos.
chaos because you wouldn't know where you were spawning, so you were hoping that you got that sick ass spawn that could help your team.
Next to OS or
Yeah.
right on the rocket.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, because you didn't want that shitty spawn in the flag because you were probably gonna get killed before you even walked out the door.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
now Red Team will just have an extreme advantage. It's gonna be ridiculous.
Yeah,
They put that
exactly.
map in without the random spawns.
Exactly. So, I don't know. As for other anniversary maps, I really don't see any other besides Beaver Creek.
Maybe Damnation.
It's maybe.
Maybe.
I give it a big fat maybe.
That map will be pretty good for Oddwell though. I played it a few times.
You played Oddwall and Dammy?
Yeah, on Damnation. Yeah.
Now, what about I know that they were testing this, but I don't know why they didn't add it to the circuit. But what about like a map like Anchor 9? Why didn't that get added?
Never played
I'm
it.
pretty sure it's because the outside. It's either that or they didn't want to spend the money for the map pack.
I think
Yeah.
that's what it is too. That's what I heard. That was about. They were gonna add it, but they didn't want to spend money to
Yeah.
add it to every Xbox. So
They even tried to make a forged version of it, and it just didn't work.
To be honest,